Hello everyone, I am Soumya Mr. Rates in class 7C. Today in 7th class we all girls are arrange a presentation and explanation of book Honeycomb chapter Fire, Friend and Foe. First group come with a explanation with why fire is a god. Please come. Hello everyone, this is Tanu from 7th standard and today we are explaining about fire as a god. First, do you know what is God? Anyone know who is God? God is the Almighty. Good. In our opinion, our group member Nidhi will explain who is God.
We all today know who is God. God is the most powerful, who is almighty, who gives us life. That is gives us life. That is God.
We started to think the fire as God because God gives us life. As many examples, fire also gives us life, such as it is used in cooking food. It keeps us warm in winter seasons. You can see its example of Chhat Puja. We also worship the god fire as Chhat Puja because in this festival we worship the Chhat Puja. In this festival we worship the sun, god sun, because sun is also a form of fire. Here is a good example of fire as a god. Next we'll explain our group member Sanjana.
Surya is the mythological father of notable sun.
Do you know where did fire come? Anyone know? Where did fire come? I am explaining you. Early man didn't know what is fire and how it produced, but they seen the destruction caused by fire in the forest. From that time we worship the from that time we used fire in our daily life, and from that time we worship the god. It is also till today remain. That's all.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I am Sakshi from class 7C. Today I am telling about how fire is a chemical reaction. When the oxygen in the air combines with carbon and hydrogen, a chemical reaction takes place. Energy in the form of heat is produced in this process.
The three things needed to generate a fire are oxygen, fuel and heat.
Cooking gas, oil, wood, coal are the example of fuel. Oxygen comes from the air.
What is flash point of a fuel? Every fuel has a particular temperature at which it begins to burn. This is called flash point of a fuel or kindling temperature of the fuel.
Fuel and oxygen do not make fire by themselves. We generally heat it before it catches fire.
Oxygen and fuel do not make fire by themselves.
There is also a question that how we put off the fire. There are three ways to put off the fire. The first way to put off the fire that we take out fuel from the fire. Though no fuel means no fire. The second way is to prevent the oxygen from reaching it. No oxygen means no fire. The third way to putting out the fire is to remove the heat from the fire. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. This is Arushi from class 7C. Now my group is going to explain you about the fire as a good servant and a good friend. Fire is also a good friend and a good servant. Now my group member Tanushka will explain you more about this topic.
Who is a friend? Who always helps in everything? Who is useful? Who makes our life easier? There are so many examples which can prove that fire is our friend. Here are other members. Sia will explain you some examples of fire in our daily uses.
The common uses of fire is cooking and generating electricity in photosynthesis, prevent animals and light in darkness and warm our body in extreme cold. Now our group member Arushi will explain betterly about photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. As we all know that the plant gets energy from the sun, and the sun is also a form of fire and also energy. So we can say that plant needs fire as there is a use of fire in their energy. Now I will explain about how fire prevents us from animals. It prevents us from animals as animals are scared of fire. They have a fear of fire. If we are in a forest, if we are in a dreadful locality, we can use fire to prevent from wild animals. Now, my group member Tanushka will explain you more about examples.
It also helps in cooking. How it helps in cooking? In ancient time, people don't have the knowledge of fire, so they eat the raw meats of the animals. But when they get the knowledge of fire, their food tastes are just changed and it helps them to easy digestion. Next, Sia will explain you how it helps to warm us in winter.
Now I am explain about warm our body in extreme cold. Then when we feel extreme cold, then we can generate electricity and we can to keep our body warm and light in darkness. Suppose that you can go in locality and you have no light, then it can become too much dangerous. Now our group member Arushi will explain.
It can become too much dangerous, so you can generate fire and you can use the fire as a light. And the services that the elements of fire has done to the human race is so immense and incalculable. Now my group member Tanushka will explain you.
It is said to be that fire is a good servant, but sometimes it is also a bad master. How? Really, it is also a bad master? Here our next group will explain you how fire is a bad master. That's all for today. Thank you.
Good morning all of you. My name is Komal Singh. I am a student of class 7C and today we are going to explore the chapter Fire, Friend and Foe, and my topic is foe. You know what is the meaning of foe? Foe means enemy. And what is the meaning of enemy? Enemy means who always destroy and damage me. And fire is also an enemy for our nature. Okay, so fire is also called a master. You know what type of master? Fire is called a bad master. Why fire is called a bad master? Fire is a bad master because if it is not kept under control. And now I invite my friend Sublakshmi for explain house fire.
Many forest fires start from natural causes such as lighting, which set from natural gas.
Now I invite my friend Dipanjali for explain house fire.
This is house fire. I explain house fire. How does a house catch on fire? A house catch on fire. Some common causes is electric appliance and flood. Almost 40% of chance. And the most common cause of home fire is unattended cooking. How to stop fire? You know how to stop fire?
Yes.
In a small task.
We can put out the fuel, oxygen and many more that is needed to generate fire. We can take it out.
In my opinion, I stop fire. In a small fire we use water, sand, salt, etc. But in large fire we call for help and We cover the fire heavy metal lid and stop the supply of heat. How to stop electric fire? We stop electric fire. We call the fire department and never use water. We use some sodium bicarbonate blanket and fire extinguisher gas and dry powder. And my friend Soumya explain forest fire.
How can we control the fire? Generally, we use water to control the fire. We remove the heat, we cutting the supply of oxygen, we remove the fuel. These are the many types of cutting fire. So, and now in my opinion, you install the fire in our smartphone, an application for fire, for fire alarm, and the alarm help you for what time of fire is and now thank you.